Hello and good morning to you. I have a product here today that I'm pretty excited about because it specifically fits into my field, which is videography. And so there is a lighting kit that we have for you here today. So here is the stand for it that packs down nice and small. Here's my arm compared to it, so it definitely could fit into a carry-on luggage or a backpack. You could toss that in there pretty easy. Overall build quality, it feels like something that could you have to be careful with. And I'm still very excited about this product. And I think the light itself will work great, but there's just some, I feel like it's definitely not made out of the best materials that are out there. Not to say that it doesn't work great, which is what you want, but some of this is, I feel like, pretty cheap plastic and different things like that. But if you're careful, I don't think you'll have any problems. And so I just want you to know that going into it, that you're not going to get a $400, $500 lighting kit out of this because it's cheaper, and so you can expect that it's going to be a little more cheaply made. It does have a dimmer, which I'm really excited about, and so everything that you see here comes with it: the stand, the light itself, and your power cord. It's 2 pieces. This plugs into this and then into the wall, and this is your adapter, your AC/DC adapter that plugs straight into the light. Comes with the carrying bag for the light, which is pretty nice. And then lastly, there is this little shoe mount that plugs right into the top of this. So you can essentially like put your camera right onto this if you wanted to do that. Or if you had a smartphone, it's actually got a smartphone connector thing too. So I'll show you this real quick. So this is your smartphone thing you can put in there, or you've got your shoe mount that has your camera threadings on the bottom. So that's a neat little piece of equipment that you can use for a lot of other things. So let's go ahead and jump into it. I want to show you that this right here is lighting that is really not that great. Just the lighting coming in from the window. So let's go ahead and stop, and then we'll start the video after I get all this set up and put right there to show you how this affects this scene right here and makes it much more appealing. So this is the light on its brightest setting. Obviously, we can tell that this feels much different than what we had just a moment ago. Pretty doggone good light, right? So yeah, looking at that, that's a bright light. I don't know the technical lumens or anything like that, and I don't know the exact light color, but I'd put it around 5000 K if you're interested in that. Very white light. I guess you can just take what it looks like now and compare that. And if we were to dim it, there's it on the dimmer setting, and it's got a completely variable setting to where it's on, but probably doesn't feel like it now. So depending on how much you want to get in there, you can get quite a bit, or make it a little bit less just to add to your scene, which I feel like that's much better. So the last thing I want to do is just throw the camera into that shoe mount, kind of like I was talking before, and then shoot one more quick scene, and then we'll do a kind of final thoughts and wrap up, and that'll be the end of this review. Alright, so this is the last setup that I wanted to do here, and pretty cool for specifically like a vlog or something, or YouTube videos where you're specifically directly talking into a camera. I could see this being a setup that you might use quite a bit. To set up the camera inside of this was actually pretty difficult, and so I might just leave the camera on my tripod and then use the light and fix it in a way to where I just put the light kind of around that. But this specific lighting is pretty cool because you might be able to see the light in my eyes, which could give you a very neat effect. And so, yeah, really cool light. I am excited to have this and be able to utilize it as a piece of my gear now. I feel like it's a little pricey for what you get, but it's when it comes down to it, it does what it's supposed to do. It's an awesome light, and it's a wonderful setup. You get a few other little things with it, which is nice. So I definitely am excited about this product, but I'm a little hesitant on the price. I feel like it's a little high. However, I do want to say I am impressed with the light itself. It's just kind of some of the other little things. If you drop it, I don't know what would happen to it. And so I feel like, I say this in a lot of reviews, I feel like if you are a good steward and you are careful with this equipment, it can be something that absolutely lasts you a long time. But if you're using it every day and you do happen to accidentally knock it over, you might be a little bit disappointed. So just want to give you an honest review there and let you know how I feel about this product. I really want to let you know also I am extremely excited to use this. It's going to be a wonderful piece of equipment to utilize and be able to have, but I'm going to be extremely careful with it, and if you get it, I would recommend getting it if you're looking for a cheaper alternative to lighting, and hopefully this review has helped you in that process. But I want to finish by saying it is a very good light, and I am extremely excited to use it. So hopefully I didn't repeat myself too much. Hope you enjoyed that review and it is helpful to you in this purchase or not. Thank you very much. Bye.